Welcome to Speak English Fluently, your cozy English podcast.
No pressure, no perfect English, just practice.
Can I tell you something a little embarrassing? For years, I thought I was learning English every day. Vocabulary lists, grammar videos, English apps, more vocabulary, more grammar, more apps. And somehow, I still couldn't have a normal conversation.
That doesn't sound embarrassing. That sounds like half the internet.
Maybe, but it felt embarrassing. Because every year I told myself, this year will be different. And then nothing really changed.
That's a painful feeling. Working hard and wondering why the results never seem to arrive.
Exactly. I wasn't lazy. I actually studied a lot. Sometimes too much.
What did a typical study day look like?
Oh, it was impressive. At least on paper. 20 new vocabulary words, 1 grammar lesson, a YouTube video, a podcast, maybe a reading article. Sometimes I even made colorful notes.
Colorful notes are dangerous. They make us feel productive.
Right? My notebook looked amazing. My English? Not so much.
I think many learners secretly believe that more studying automatically means more speaking ability. But those two things are always the same.
That's what surprised me. One day, I realized something strange. I knew thousands of words, but I couldn't use them when I needed them.
Like having a kitchen full of ingredients, but not knowing how to cook.
Exactly. If someone asked me a simple question, my brain suddenly became very quiet.
The famous silence.
The terrible silence.
I know that silence.
Someone says, "So, what did you do this weekend?" And suddenly, I forget every English word I've ever learned.
Even weekend?
Especially weekend.
Can I share something that changed the way I thought about learning English?
Please.
For a long time, I treated English like a school subject. Something to study, something to memorize, something to complete. But English isn't really a school subject. It's a tool.
A tool?
Think about it. Nobody learns how to ride a bicycle by reading about bicycles all day. Eventually, you have to get on the bicycle. Even if you wobble. Even if it feels awkward.
That makes sense. But it's also scary.
Of course. Most useful things are a little scary at first.
I think part of my problem was that I wanted to feel ready before speaking.
And did you ever feel ready?
Not once.
That's because readiness is a moving target. Every time you get closer, it moves farther away.
Wow. That sounds exactly like my experience.
Many learners tell themselves, just one more grammar lesson. Just one more vocabulary list. Just one more month. And then years pass.
That hurts because it's true.
What if the goal isn't to know more English? What if the goal is simply to use more English?
That sounds obvious, but somehow I've never thought about it that way.
Most of us don't. We focus on collecting knowledge, not using knowledge.
Like collecting cooking books, but never making dinner.
Exactly. And the funny thing is, real conversations don't care how many grammar rules you know.
That's true. People just want to understand you.
Yes. Communication first, perfection later. Or maybe never.
I like that.
Can I ask you something?
Sure.
What's one thing you talk about every day in your native language?
Probably coffee. And being tired.
Very human answers.
Thank you.
Now, imagine spending 5 minutes talking about those topics in English every day. Not studying, just talking.
Even if I'm alone?
Especially if you're alone. Nobody is judging you. Nobody is grading you. Nobody is waiting for perfect grammar.
That's actually comforting.
Learning becomes much easier when it feels safe.
You know, I think I've spent years trying to impress an imaginary audience.
A lot of people do.
And that audience doesn't even exist.
Usually not. Most people are too busy worrying about themselves.
That's strangely comforting.
Good. Because English doesn't have to be stressful. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to look impressive.
It just has to be used.
Exactly. One sentence today. Another tomorrow. A small conversation next week. Little by little.
I think that's what I needed to hear.
Me too, honestly.
So maybe the problem isn't that we're bad at English.
Maybe we're spending too much time preparing to use English instead of actually using it.
That feels like a very important difference.
I think so too. And if you're listening right now and you've ever felt frustrated or stuck or like your English isn't improving fast enough, you're definitely not alone.
Not even a little.
Be patient with yourself. Progress is often quieter than we expect.
Before we go, we'd love to hear from you. Finish this sentence in the comments. Today, I will...
Maybe it's one sentence. Maybe it's one conversation. Maybe it's simply trying again.
Whatever it is, we're cheering for you.
Take care, everyone.
See you in the next episode.